is not going as planned, but I know that this can happen a lot in life, so I decided that I'm going to film even though this isn't the perfect day, the perfect situation, because sometimes you just need to reset in the middle of the day. It doesn't have to be a perfect wake up and reset and do everything right. My morning went a little crazy, and the fact that it is 1:03 and I'm still in this beautiful robe and slippers just goes to show. Anyway, I had like a crazy, my computer was taking really long to put up my video today, but more importantly and sadly, my oldest son is home with the flu. I'm calling it the flu because his teacher told me that everyone in his class had it, so I'm guessing now it's his turn. Luckily, I did everything that I could for him, and now he's relaxing, and hopefully he'll be able to fall asleep and feel better. My middle two, Tanner and Ella, are at school, and then my youngest, my 4-year-old Everly, is with my mother-in-law, so I feel good that like everyone's taken care of, and now I can finally go ahead and reset the house because we need it. But first I need to reset myself, so in order to do that, I'm going to get a quick 35-minute workout in and then reward myself with a delicious cup of coffee, and then we are getting things done. We're staying positive and we're doing the thing. Checked my workout and it looks scary. That was a good competition though. 35 minutes. It's a lot of running. I love to run, not gonna lie. Worked out, showered, got my video up finally, thank God. And now it's time to get ready. But before I even start doing my makeup, I have to tell you that I have a code for Merit, which is very exciting because after talking to you all on Instagram, I know that you also love Merit. It's amazing. It's a clean beauty brand and their products are just absolutely amazing, but they never have a promo code or anything like that. I put together 2 of my favorite custom sets for you that are discounted up to 15% off. They're only available for a limited time, so seriously act fast. I'm gonna have everything linked down below. I'm gonna go through my makeup routine using all of my Merit products, so I just wanted to put that out there because I'm so excited. I know you are too, especially because they don't normally do promo codes. You can save up to $26 on all of my favorites by using the link down below. So I already did my skincare, I have my tinted moisturizer on, and now we're gonna get started. The first up is the Minimalist Perfecting Stick. Mine is in the color Bisque, but I just like to go in and dark spots around my eyes. Especially last night, the girls kept me up a lot last night. They fight over me. A little here, a little there. That's where I put mine. I watch makeup tutorials and people put them all over the place, but this is where I always do mine. I love this because it's not heavy and it doesn't give me creases. Plus it feels nice and light on your skin. And this is a part of both of my bundles. So I have 2 bundles. One is Tiffany's Favorites. The other one is Tiffany's Essentials. So again, that was the Minimalist and that is in Bisque, and that's a part of both the Favorites and the Essentials. So now I'm using Bronze Bomb, and this is in both of those sets as well. And this is in the color Scene. I hope I'm saying that right. Probably not, but. Also, can we just talk about how beautiful all of their packaging is? Like seriously, it feels like luxurious. Like, I don't know. Also, oh my gosh, come to the press. Tell you this. Hold on a second. Before I put my bronzer on, if you're new to Merit, you also get this gorgeous bag with all of your orders. So put all your makeup in it, and then I like how it just like ties, and it's gorgeous, and no other company sends their makeup in this cute little bag. Okay, back to Bronze Bomb. I'm going to go along my cheekbone right here. See? And then on the side of my nose, I feel like I need all of the color that I can get right now, that's for sure. I can't wait to be tan in the summer. Before I go ahead and blend this in, I also like to put on my Flush Balm. This is in the color Le Bon Bon. And I love this color because it's very pinky. So put that on. And this is also in both sets. That completes the first set, which is Tiffany's Essentials, and that's because I just love this to have like my face done. So I thought this would be a great kit for somebody that's just wanting, you know, your bronzer, your under eye, and your blush. This also is not just for under eyes, any redness, any like imperfections that you want to cover up, it's amazing for. So you save $10 on all of these, which makes the 3 of them $88 versus $98. Now I'm just gonna blend that with their cute little brush that I love so much. I just love how minimalist everything is. Like if I wanted to, which I probably will, I'll go ahead and use this blush balm on my lips as well, making me come back to life instead of being the ghost that I am from winter. Looking alive, I got some color in me. Again, I love this because it's so nice and light. It doesn't feel like it's clogging up my pores. Plus, I love that it's a clean product, of course. Also, sometimes I like to put a little bit right here. I used to put it here, which I do once in a while, but I just always winds up getting on my clothes, so only like if I'm going out or something, or if I have like a tank top on or something like low cut. When I'm wearing something like this, I just don't like to put it down there. Look, guys, I look like I have a glow now. I have some color to me. I'm coming back to life. You can see why I love it. Next up in the Tiffany's favorite bundle is the Solo Shadow, and this is the color Mid-Century. You can use your fingers, but I love this brush because sometimes I'll do like a darker shade as like an eyeliner with this side, and then this for my eyeshadow. I know I'm not going anywhere, I'm just doing a reset, but when I'm ready, I'm more productive. It's just facts. I just feel like it gives you like a nice little shadow. It's not too dark, and it definitely makes your eyes pop. This is the Brow 1980. I love this stuff. This is in the color Taupe. One of the things I love about it besides the color, and I do feel like it attaches to like every little hair because I have little blonde hairs in my eyebrows. Even though I do get them done, I get them colored. I just feel like it attaches onto them nicely. It doesn't get all over your face, and I really like the brush. My hands are starting to get blisters from using heavier weights, but I guess that's an accomplishment, right? So I just go through, lightly brush them on. I'm gonna do a little bit more in the front here because that's where I struggle with the most, is these little brows showing up. I know like a lot of people like this look of it like sticking straight up, but that's just, I guess, whatever. I still like skinny jeans. They do have a great eyebrow pencil that I love as well, so sometimes I'll just go in and like line underneath, but that's only when I really need to get them dyed again. I honestly love all of their products. Brows then, and normally if I wasn't doing a makeup tutorial, this takes me like 5 minutes in the morning to do this. And then last but not least in this bundle is the Shade Slick, and I have a bunch of these and it's really hard to pick which one is my favorite color, but they're just very moisturizing. They don't dry your lips out. They don't have like that matte effect, and they're very, again, like natural, pretty shine. This is called Pink Beat, this one. It just feels so like moisturizing, and I love the color. That completes the Tiffany's favorite bundle. So you have like your full face, your lips, your eyeshadow, your eyebrows, and again, I'll just go through and show you what everything is. But we have the Minimalist Stick, which I used as my like under eye concealer, but you can use it for cover up, like whatever you need it for. It's like color correcting, amazing. The Bronze Balm, Blush Balm, the Brow 1980, Solo Shadow. I just also want to show you the color that I use when I use for an eyeliner. It's called Brun. Probably butchering that too, but I like to use this for like eyeliner. And then the Shade Slick, which is this amazing lip gloss. So you pay $144 for all of that amazing, beautiful makeup that lasts for a long time. It's clean makeup. You get this bag with either bundle because that's how they send their makeup, but such an amazing deal. I love it. So all of that for $144 instead of $170. I just absolutely love Merit. Besides the fact that they're clean beauty, they're also vegan, cruelty-free, and the best for that minimalist makeup look. I mean, obviously you can put more on to make it look not minimalist, but as I age, I definitely enjoy a minimalist look more. And when I have more makeup on, I personally feel like I look older. So I like less makeup as I age, which I don't know why. Can you relate to that or not? I don't know. Plus, I love how fast it all is to apply. So be sure to check out Merit. I'll have everything down in my description box below. You save up to 15% off on some of my favorites. And you guys, that is such a great deal for a limited time only. So hurry up. I know I'm going to be ordering some more stuff as well because, like I said, there's never promo codes for Merit. Such like a luxurious feeling makeup brand. Love that they're clean. I love that they're vegan. I love that they're cruelty free. But I mainly just love how good it feels on my skin. My skin is breathing. I don't feel like I have creases all over. I am so excited to be working with them because this is one of my like favorite brands. I was almost like, what's that name called? Fangirling. When they wanted to work with me, I nearly died. So that's how much I love them. But anyway, now that we are ready, I mean, can you call this ready? I have sweatpants on. This is ready for me in the winter. But now that we're ready, we are going to move on to I feel like I need to go make my coffee. I didn't have it yet. I need my second cup of coffee, and write a list of what we need to do. Chris and I collaborated on ordering groceries online. I asked him if he could add some stuff to Instacart, and then I would just check and see if there's anything else that we need to add. We get a lot of the same stuff unless we're like trying a new recipe. We also take advantage of our Alexa in our kitchen. Even the kids add to that grocery list. We add to it, so we always can just check that on an app on our phone. So that keeps us it's really helpful because we have a lot of kids and we're not always there to know like when we run out of something. So if he's in the kitchen, the kids put stuff on, whatever. But there's only a few substitutes and it should be here soon. The only thing that's not gonna fly is my kids will only eat the Applegate chicken nuggets. So I'm gonna say no thank you. Substituted organic for regular strawberries. So crazy. I try to eat organic because you hear about the pesticides and all this other stuff, as I'm sure you've heard. And then the price difference between the strawberries. So I got 2 packages of 2 16-ounce containers of strawberries. And since I switched from non-organic to regular, since they didn't have the organic, I'm saving $9. That's sick that you have to pay that much extra for organic produce. But anyway, let's go make coffee, please. Let's get some coffee. Mom life, the evening took a little turn. Carter got more sick, so of course he had to, take care of him. He's back sleeping now, so hopefully he's okay. But it's late. We ordered sushi, even though we ordered groceries, and I also got, I keep forgetting the name of this company, Hungry Root. So I got something by an ad for them, and I wanted to try it. But basically, I ordered a few dinners for us for the week, just to just take the thought out of cooking. So that came, our groceries came, so feeling prepared for the weekend and some of the week ahead, at least the beginning of the week. I'll probably have to order groceries again midweek. I'm going to put this away and hopefully we will be able to prep some produce tonight after eating dinner and then make that list. But I just have to include every real detail in today's video because this is mom life. You can't just get things done all the time. You actually have kids to care for and a family to care for. But right now, I'm going to put that away, but first, or after I put that away, me and Tanner are going to have a little block date. Are you going to share your blocks with me? I've had this one before, but I haven't had this one, so I'm torn if I want to have this with my sushi. It's supposed to make you feel relaxed, has adaptogens in it, or if I want to have my root beer, my prebiotic root beer. This is turn up in your 30s. I had to get up on that table so bad because Chaffle goes up there all the time. Look, he's like, you can't do this. Chaffle. Alright, so the first thing I'm doing is just prepping our produce, and since this video is filmed over a few days, I can tell you that this produce only lasted us for 2 days, and then I went ahead and did a Costco order, which I will just go ahead and show you a quick little overview of what we get when we're doing a smaller order from Costco. So stay tuned for that. But first thing I'm doing is just scrubbing my sink so that I can fill it with water, as well as the Thieves fruit and veggie soak, and soak our produce. Then we're going to go through and completely empty out and clean the fridge because it really needed it. I haven't done it in a while. And then we are going to let our produce dry while we do that, and then just clean out and throw away anything that's expired, vacuum and wipe everything down. For tonight, since you see it's already 8:05 and this day has just been a day, is to make this make sense and just prep as much as we can to make the weekend a little bit easier on us, and God forbid Chris or I go down, can streamline parenting with foods and stuff. So having produce prep just makes life so much easier. So let's go ahead. Here's a before. So that's a good little tip for you. When you have a full day plan to just reset your home and get things done, and then life gets in the way, because it happens, make a goal for your night, even if it has to be one thing like I did. So my goal, as I mentioned, but it was kind of hard to hear me when I was opening the fridge. I said, okay, our goal for tonight, since today really took a turn, is just to get our fridge situated and produce prepped. And it was much easier to be able to just go ahead and grab things out. And I always feel like when things are prepped like this, my kids wind up eating more produce. So although it's very expensive to go through lots of produce, I'm happy that my kids still eat fruit. Another little tip that I have, not only to save money, but it's just something that my kids really enjoy, is we buy the big bags of organic frozen blueberries from Costco, and we go through them like nobody's business. Yes, they're messy and their faces get stained blue, but they love just eating frozen blueberries. I also love to add them to my yogurt or, of course, my smoothies, but also to my oatmeal. So that's another like cost-effective way. Plus, I love frozen produce just for the fact that like it doesn't go bad and you can use it as needed.
Who would have thought I'd be up on cloud nine? I would never take our love for granted. Love how you make me feel alive when you're with me. Took the pain away, didn't mind my scars and my broken heart.
You can see there's already so much less produce because as it dries, the kids will just come up and grab some again, which I love, but it is just hard to know how much to buy each week because things will either go bad or we won't have enough. I'll just never figure it out because everything changes week to week with how hungry your kids are or what recipes you're using. I will say that I did make the Hungry Root meals and I really like them. So did Chris and the kids. We had the shrimp fajitas, we had the chicken tacos, and then we also last night made the filet as well as the sirloins, and so far everything was so good. And it's like under $200 a week, and that includes like 3 meals and some groceries and desserts. So I definitely recommend looking into it. I don't have a code since I'm not working with them, but I don't know. It's just for somebody that has a hard time like picking meals, and like on their website you can do like I did no seed oils, gluten-free. There's like all different types of diets on there too. So I don't know. I just thought it was really cool. They give you like a certain amount of points you can use for what you want. So if you don't want to do 3 dinners, you just want to do a bunch of groceries. They even had like milk and half. So just another option out there. One day I'll figure it out because I'll wind up doing Costco, Giant or Whole Foods, and then I do Thrive Market, and then I do this. So we'll get it under control one day. But my kids are healthy and growing and eating a lot right now, and I know as they get older, it'll just be more and more. So all of my large families, give me all of your tips down below. Do you guys use liners in your fridge? You know I did for a while, and then I felt like I was cleaning the liner and then anything that got underneath of it, so I felt like it was just double the work. So I did go ahead and like take them all out, so that's why I'm just wiping this down. But I'm interested to see if you use liners and if you think they work better.
Maybe if I stay, maybe I will find what I am looking for. I wanna be somebody, hanging with somebody, Can I be somebody, dancing with somebody? I wanna be somebody.
This has been my go-to way for our berries lately is a glass jar, which you've seen me use glass jars since we lived in the old house. And I've tried like plastic containers, but I'm really trying to use less plastic. So I like the idea of glass jars, and then I put a napkin in the bottom and a napkin on top just to absorb any extra moisture. But so far this is the best way for us, as well as just really trying to let all of your produce dry really well before you even put them away.
I've always admired those who just do it, and they conquered their fears. They fall back down and they keep getting up, and they try to steer clear. I'm afraid, I'll admit. What if I'm stuck in my mind? I'm not great, neither rich, but will you stay here by my side? All the good times turn.
After, much better. I got rid of a lot of expired stuff. I feel like I'm always going through everything, but somehow things still expire, and I love this because everything is ready to go and everything is visible, so we know what we have and there's less waste. All right, another tip coming in is to listen to something while you're cleaning or organizing, because it just somehow helps me stay focused if I'm listening to something or like slightly watching something while I'm getting things done. So that was helpful. And then when you get started and you have time, something that I've been dying to do is under my sink. I just needed to do some refills and wipe things down and restock, and I did find like a little leak. I don't know who remembers when I actually put like the vegetable leak under my sink and tricked Chris, but this time it was actually a real leak. So I'm glad I went ahead and did this, because otherwise I would have never known. So I'm glad I got the fridge and under the sink checked off, because they were just one of those things that were annoying and things were taking longer to do because they were a mess, and now everything's nice and organized and restocked. So after this, we're moving on to the next day, which I'm doing voiceover for because all the kids were home and it was just really loud, so I couldn't make it like just a regular vlog. But we are giving Benny his first bath and washing all of the dogs, and they really needed it from all of the wet snow. Who's ready for their first bath? Oh.
In the house.
So today was active recovery, so I did a 30-minute weighted walk, and I didn't want to shower right after because I knew I was going to be getting all wet and stinky from the dogs. So after I'm done bathing them and brushing their teeth, I'm going to get ready for the day and show you how, you know, I just on Sundays and Wednesdays is when I try to do sunless tanner and wash my hair. I'm really trying to only do twice a week for washing my hair. I know everybody says something different, but I was really bad with washing it like every other day. But also, I wish I would have started brushing my dog's teeth when they were puppies like this, because you can see Benny doesn't really care too much. But recently we found out that we need to brush their teeth, and my other older dogs were not having it at all. Alright, I got 3 fresh and clean puppies. I'm just quickly showering, washing my hair, And then I'm going to be doing my sunless tanner. This is what I use. I like it because it's supposed to be non-toxic and it doesn't break me out and it doesn't smell awful. So I use the foaming mousse in medium to dark, and then I use the tanning drops on my face. I just mix a little bit in with my face cream, which is the Dime Dewy Day Cream. This is definitely not non-toxic, but it's the only thing that works well in my hair. What do you use before you blow dry it, especially if you're a blonde? Because this is how I get it to not be knotty and how I keep it nice and conditioned. I'm also absolutely loving the Shark blow dryer. I've said it before, but it cuts my dry time in half and definitely has my hair feeling healthier. I'm ready for the day. Here's our little Costco haul. I just wanted to give you an overview because I love seeing new ideas and seeing what people get from Costco. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you this really quickly. And then last but not least, we are moving on to planning. This was on my list. I love like wiping down my calendar and starting a fresh calendar, even though it's bittersweet because that means the time is going by with your kids quicker. But I'm just like so ready for spring and summer that I'm not sad to see January go, if I'm being quite honest. But you know, just erasing and starting off a fresh month. On our February calendar, I just put whatever I have in my phone, and then like as we get paperwork back from school and stuff, we can add other things. In the summer, when I get like the school calendar for the year, I will go in and just add everything to my phone ahead of time. And I think this is the first month in February that we don't have any days off. We've had multiple days off in the past couple of months, unless we do get some snow. So I wouldn't mind one more like big snowstorm in February, and then March we can just move on to spring. Hopefully the groundhog doesn't see his shadow. But anyway, this just feels really good to do. And then I wrote down all the kids' sports, and I didn't do anything for work. So all those little Post-its that I had on the January calendar were all work related. So I will go ahead and do that at some point this week. But it feels good to be ahead of the game since I think when is February? On Saturday is the first day of February. But I love this calendar. We've had it for 100 years and it just works great, especially for those people that are type A or just have a large family and a lot to keep track of, because I come over here and look and so do the kids. Another thing that I really love more than the skylight calendar or anything else is we have this Alexa, what looks like a TV in the kitchen, but I can put Netflix on there. I can basically do anything my TV can on there, but also we have it hooked up to our phone, so anything that Chris and I add to our calendars, it'll go straight onto there. So it's just another way to have reminders to keep yourself on track and see, you know, what kind of plans you have going on, especially when you're in lots of sports like my kids are. Also, how is my tan man turning 8? Like, that is wild to me. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. But we are having his movie theater birthday party for all of his friends, and then we're gonna have his like family birthday in a couple weeks in February. It just works out better, especially with like people being sick constantly, and he knows whoever can make it, because this is just the time of year when there's all kinds of viruses and flus and things going around. Do you guys do anything for Valentine's Day? I thought it was really sweet. Chris bought me a little flower and asked me to be his Valentine and told me that he made a reservation for us the day after Valentine's Day, because the night before Ella asked, how did Daddy ask you to be his Valentine? And I was like, well, we're married, so we kind of don't need to ask anymore. But I thought it was really cute, and his little gestures like that really do mean the most to me. So we're going to go out to dinner the day after Valentine's Day. But now the last thing that I'm doing is just hanging up my clothes. I feel like 90% of my clothes need to be hung. Like a lot of them can't be dried, like leggings and workout tops. It's basically all I wear. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.